So listen, you talk a lot about 1PD. I think it gets a little confusing even for me. What is 1PD?
So 1PD stands for first party data. Any sort of information that folks are submitting on your website, their email address, their birthday, whatever information you're collecting, any information that you have in your CRM that would likely come from the website, and using like email marketing, for an example, to utilize that data and send out an email newsletter. Data that you're collecting yourself as a business or brand that people are like voluntarily giving you is considered first-party data that you can leverage.
So it's like owned data. It's
Exactly.
the brand owns that data. So like what if a company is running, like has sales software and is bringing in data? Would that be considered one-party data or first-party data? Or is that something different? Is that a little fuzzy?
That technically would not be considered first-party data because you're not collecting it on your own. You're leveraging it from a third party.
So it'd be third-party.
So it'd be third-party data. There are a lot of privacy regulations around that kind of stuff. So it's not like it's bad. You're leveraging it in a certain way. But for example, if you're using it for sales outreach, that's not my expertise, so I won't speak to that. But that's one thing. If you're leveraging third-party data that you say purchase for advertising, not the best way to typically go. Instead, focus that money that you might use on buying a list on investing in a first-party data collection program.
One of the questions we get and one of the concerns we hear from a lot of our clients is about privacy and about how that data is being used. And there's only so much we can control. Obviously, Google and Meta, they have all the data.
We have a good understanding of privacy restrictions, best practices, all of that on our side, especially new businesses, smaller brands, whatever. They're not going to have that understanding because things are always changing, number one. There's laws everywhere. It is important to have an agency that really understands that. And like, we find that really important. That's like on the business side of it. On your like sort of brand and like perception side of it, from a PR side, really handling people's data is really important. The way you're doing that, being super transparent about it. I mean, you see privacy policies everywhere you go, which is great, but the more transparent about it you are, the better. I'll see some brands that have a pop-up and say like, hey, we'll send you this many emails, or we're not using it for this purpose. Because of these privacy concerns, paid media is changing a lot.
Yeah.
It's really limiting the targeting that we can leverage on Meta, on Google. And like from a paid media professional perspective, that sucks. From a human perspective, I'm like, yes.
Right.
So generally, I'm like, yes, this is right.
Right.